So going into the day, let's talk about my bias for this week, 14th May, 14th April 2025. For this week, what is my bias going to look like? So as I already spoke about it yesterday, the previous week, that this is the high that I was quite considered about, which I wanted to see either get broken or get displaced. This one here, possibly this one, I guess. Yeah, this was it. So I was wanted to see how we react through this, because this was the manipulation high here. Okay, I'm talking about this high. Okay, this was the stop rate high. I wanted to see how do we behave from here. Like, do we stop rate it and break lower, or we go break through this? See, I have written that sweep or break. So we are most likely had broke through this high with some huge amount of displacement, and we have also took out all of the liquidity around this place. The only liquidity that left right now is this buy side here in the daily time frame, and that's all I can think of. And we're pretty close. Something really going on, like after this Trump things going on around here in the market, we like so much bullish this past, like from January, possibly from February. Okay, from February we have been like pushing significantly higher. We have pushed like more than around 1,000 pips, man, around over 1,000 pips within like February, March, April, within 3 months, over 1,000 pips of moving. So that's quite good. That means dollar's value is going pretty low. If you see DXY, it's like, say this, quite the opposite, right? So going into the day, going into this whole week, how my bias is going to be. If I really say the way we actually moved here, I am bullish, but because we have been sweeping all this liquidity, I definitely would like to see some retracement. Remember that I'm talking about a retracement, not reversals, because we are so bullish here. And I really want to see a little bit more like retracement in equilibrium or discount, because we have been sweeping all of this buy side liquidity. Okay, so that's why I'm a little bit concerned here. So right now, going into the week, after sweeping this high, we started consolidating, as you can see, which is a good sign for us to see some form of manipulation, and then possibly would like to see us push lower. Possibly rebalancing into equilibrium or something. So going into the day, we broke through this high, so this is gone now. My understanding will be this is the buy side that we are pretty much going to take out for sure. That's for sure, exactly, because look at the displacement that we gave, so it's quite nearby. Okay, so I'm pretty much sure of this one. But right now, a little bit of lower time frame perspective, as you're consolidating here right now, my focus will be on this daily fair value gap. Okay, I'm not thinking like the way we're moving, I'm not thinking like too much bigger time frame. I'm just trying to be within the range. So my focus will be this daily fair value gap and this buy side liquidity. Okay, so because we started consolidating around here, I can look to see some form of manipulation over some form of high, then a nice displacement lower, that price come back into possibly this is going to be the rebalancing into this range. Yeah, and then I can look to see price go higher. There is a lot of possibilities right now. This is one possibility that can happen. Okay, second possibility, we just do that and break through this and go lower. This is one more possibilities. Okay, one another possibility. What kind of another possibilities are there? We might not come here. Week open might take a little bit of retracement or anything, and we could just literally go break through this. Okay, break through this high, and if we actually break through this high, okay, then again, just thinking it more technically, if we break through this high, I'm going to look to see us go to this weekly buy side liquidities. Okay, once we broke through this, I'm just taking it step by step. Okay, once I see we broke through this, I'd like to see us like, it can be a little bit like this. Go, kind of take a little bit of adjustment, go, kind of take a little bit of retracement, and go. One thing could be this, but right now, because we have just swept quite a lot of liquidity, but had a very less retracement, so going into the week, I am personally feeling two things can happen, has a very high chance of happening. One, go take out this and you push lower, rebalance, and then I can look to see what happens depending on how we behave here and how we behave here. One thing could be what I just say in the front is this. These two I think has the most highest possibility of happening. I'm saying these two has the most highest possibility of happening. Other thing also can happen, but my solo focus will be on this daily fair value gap and this buy side liquidity up here. This level is 1.14956. This level. Okay, so let me just write down what I'm actually looking to see. So these are the two things that I'm looking to see right now. I am focusing on these two levels where I'm looking to see how do we, like, these are the two main levels right now that we are trading within. This buy stop, this level here, and this fair value gap here. So my focus will be here right now, how we behave through these levels. It always have to be this way, that you observe the price and react on it. So my solo focus will be observing how I'm going to react here, how I'm going to, price can do anything. Price can also take out then come lower. Price can directly come lower, anything. But as I said, two things has the most highest possibility to happen. So I am just wholly focusing on observing on how we start the week. Okay, how's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday happen. It's solely going to tell you if I see that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we do this some things, then I can see the week is can be bearish because as Monday and Wednesday and Tuesday in the weekly profile, so it's kind of making the manipulation, and then Thursday and Friday you can see the distribution. Or else what can happen is when Monday and Tuesday I can see something like this, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you can see the push. Okay, so right now my weekly bias is not super clear, but I have two levels which I am observing, and which will by observing these levels will give me the overall bias with the time being. As we step into the week and then start forming new structure, then I'll be able to understand more. So I'm not right now telling anything. I just told you two possibilities that has the highest chance of happening, and then I'm telling you to just wait and watch how do we react to these levels. Okay, observe, and over the period of more structure formed, you will be able to understand it more clearly. Right now I would say that we don't have enough structure to validate anything, but as we go into the week, we'll have more data, more structure to validate some kind of bias. Okay, so let's take a look on the news. And one more thing quickly want to say, if I see that price is pushing higher here, okay, if price is pushing higher, like if both possibility, let's say that if going into the week we see that we have more bearish bias, then I would definitely see for USDJPY we'll have a little bit more long bias, because these two are inversely correlated. And if it's more of a bullish bias, then I can see USDJPY is falling more, because previous week we had this idea. I've been telling it for like months, 2 months right now, that I want to say that this order block or the weekly fair value gap needs to be broken, or this fair value gap needs to be broken. Okay, either one of these two have to be broken to show me more structure. So previous week we just broke through this with super fucking volume, creating this gap and everything. So I think we have met the criteria right now to go to the sell side. So I'm a bit confident that USDJPY is kind of falling. I have a very high chance of coming towards this sell side liquidity. So if that's it, then I can clearly say that we definitely gonna push higher. But as both needs a little bit more structure to validate anything, that's why I'm focusing on EURUSD. If I'm seeing bullishness, then I'll see obviously USDJPY going a little bit bearish, and if it can be the vice versa. Okay, so the USDJPY right now I'm not looking much, but as it's correlated, inversely correlated, it's always analyzing one pair will always give you a little bit of idea of what can actually happen in the other pair, right? So, and for Nash, I am not looking to see anything at all. Our bias played out for the weekly perspective nicely. We like falling so much, and because Nash 100, Nasdaq are the main confluence of the US market, so I'm not I also cannot trade it in the account that I have right now, but I'm not touching this shit because I think this shit is a little bit more unstable because of these Trump tariffs and everything. The market is still not like proper yet, but I am not right now. I'm not seeing this right now. I'm not. Uh, I don't have the capital to trade it, and also I'm not okay trading this market right now, so I'm off with it. But Euro USD and USDJPY, mostly I'm gonna trade Euro USD, and because Euro USD and USDJPY are my main pairs, so definitely. Because these are inversely correlated. So as I told you how I'm looking to see the Euro USD for the week, as we form more structure in Euro USD, we will form more structure in USDJPY. So if it shows me bearishness, we're definitely going bullish in USDJPY and vice versa. So right now, as I already told you, that those two are the possible scenarios that can happen. And right now, these two levels are the main levels that I'm observing over the period of time as we form more structure, how we behave through these levels, and on that I will react, obviously, right? On that I'll be able to understand what price is telling me, right? So I really don't need to do any hard work. All I have to just do is observe this level and the price action, and I'll be able to understand where price is going. So pretty much that's it for the day, for the buys for USD, JPY, and Euro USD. So have fun, and hope you guys have a nice week.